Can we all just take... Can we all just take a moment of silence for this? Oh, the crunch. Oh, and again. The improved 15-hour potato, but this time we're going to do it with beef dripping. So you get that poured over all those lovely slices of potato, plenty of salt in there, give it a good mix, and then in our layer tin, we're going to layer up bit by bit those pieces of potato. Then you're going to cover it up and put it in the oven for 3 hours. Then once it's lovely and cooked and soft, you're going to set it in the fridge for 10 to 12 hours. You got to weigh it down really heavy though to make sure it stays nice and compact. And then look at those layers when you cut it out. Remember to get your measuring tape out as well. You want them perfect. And then deep fry them until they're golden, crispy, and just absolutely delicious. Hello, and welcome to Potato TikTok, or as some may call it, the Promised Land. Here we love potato, live potato, and laugh potato. The first rule of Potato TikTok is that we all really like potatoes. Today I found out that not everybody knows what an orange chip is. An orange chip, I thought that it was like a known thing, but it's actually just like a West Midlands thing. It's just a Brummie thing, it's just a Yam Yam thing. So I had to find out how you made them, and I've done a recipe for you. It's basically a chip that's then battered in actual batter. So do your chips, boil them off, you flash fry them, then into an orange batter, which I've flavoured with a bit of turmeric to give it that orange colour. Let me know if you've ever had these. I need to know if it's just me or just burnt. Guys, I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the crunch of the final of the 25 potato recipes. The 15-hour potato recipe. It is so, so good. First of all, get your Maris Pipers peeled and really thinly sliced into duck fat and salt. And give them a good old toss, get them all mixed together. Then into a tray that's lined with a bit of parchment. Lay them on top of each other one by one until they're tall and compressed into the oven. Nice low temperature, 120 degrees. That's going to confit them. When they're done after 3 hours, take them out. Put some trays or tins on top into the fridge for 12 hours. You're going to compress it completely so that it's nice and tight. Then get your measuring tape out after the 12 hours. Cut them all up into however you want. Get fancy with it. Get professional. Do the maths. Fry them off at 190 degrees and you get crispy, crunchy 15-hour potatoes. These baby fries, yeah, I came up with the name myself, need to be the next TikTok food trend. Oh, listen to that. They sound so good. They're so easy to make as well. All you need to do is peel a potato, slice it through, and then chop through into little baby fry shapes. Now, practice does make perfect with it, but it is really easy once you get the hang of it. Then shallow fry them off with some hot oil until they're golden and crispy crunchy. And then look at this. Even the camera wants to get some more action on it. They just wants to get closer and closer. Then just serve them up with anything you fancy. Oh!
What is Dolly Parton's favorite food? Well, that's easy. Potatoes. Every diet I've ever fell off of has been because of a potato. Either French fries or mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. Potato, potato, potato. I never met a spud I didn't like.
You guys loved the 15-hour potato. But a lot of you asked if you can do it without duck fat, if you can make it vegetarian. So let's do this. The veggie 15-hour potato. Let's listen to that crunch. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, so I'm using vegetable shortening or vegetable suet. Now, I had a bit of an issue with this because it does like to set really, really fast. So you're going to have to keep warming it up and melting it. I added a vegetable stock cube in there as well to get some nice extra flavour in there. It's really thinly sliced my potatoes into a lined tray and then baked in the oven at 120 degrees Celsius for 3 hours until tender. Then set them really hard. You got to get a lot of weight on top of them to set them overnight in the fridge. Now, you do need to get your measuring tape out again, guys, and you have got to do the maths. We're professionals here, all right? Cut them down and then deep fry them in 190 degree vegetable oil, Celsius, of course, and then just look at how crispy and fantastic those are. 5 ways to make sure your mashed potato is out of this world. Tip number 1, when you're cutting your spuds for mash, cut them into even rounds. Number 2, always cook your potatoes in cold, heavily salted water. Number 3, make sure you steam dry your potatoes. So just put a tea towel over them once you've drained them. It's going to make them nice and dry and extra fluffy. Number 4, make sure you warm up your cream before you add it to your mashed potatoes. number 5, add your butter to your spuds before you start passing them through your sieve. And use a sieve or a potato ricer to give you that fluffy texture for your mash. Then just add your warm cream into your beautiful sieved mash and enjoy. And there you have it! I think this might be the easiest, most delicious salted caramel chocolate tart I've ever made in my whole life. It only has 6 ingredients and there's no baking involved. First of all, you're going to need to line your tart case or cake tin or whatever it is, and then blend up some Oreo biscuits, mash that all into the base and really pack it in there. Leave that in the fridge for a bit whilst you make your filling. So we're going to make caramel with some sugar, butter, leave that to simmer for 2 minutes, add in some, oh I actually made it all vegan as well, add in some vegan double cream, boil that for boil it up, leave it to simmer for 5 minutes, then add in your dark chocolate and look how glossy it is. The fact that you can see a reflection in it is horrendous from this angle, very sorry guys, but it's also delicious. Sprinkle over a little bit of flaky salt, leave that to set for 2 hours and Bob's your uncle.